Sleep time's over. Kevin the Catalyst, DJ Zach Moore, season 8, episode 12.
12, season ender.
Whew.
Still made in Jawaii.
Made in Jawaii,
Day in and day out. And it's only fitting that we have Kawaii Classic himself.
Hey.
The newest member.
Oh.
I have to announce. You know, free agency goes on in the NBA.
Yeah,
Let me just say, this show signed someone for a 1-year deal.
Oh.
This man, the Kawaii Classic IA2. Our Houston Rockets of Jawaii. Welcome.
No, we're gonna call them the Mellow Rockets.
Oh.
Whatever works, you're on the team. Welcome.
Hey, shout out to Qualified too. You know, you gotta shout out Qualified.
Qualified, yes.
I think
Qualified's
the only
there.
true Rockets fans I know in Hawaii is the man sitting to my left of me and Qualified.
Yep,
There
very
he
true,
is, yes.
very true.
Thank you very much,
Since
sir.
the beginning.
We're in it to win it. We're in it to win it. Get ready. I got league pass. We can watch the game.
Wait, Wando too, right?
DJ Liger Woods. Shout out to DJ Liger Woods.
Forgot about that. He's hardcore.
Yes.
Hardcore.
Shout out Liger Woods.
Hardcore.
So see, the team is growing. The team is growing. I mean, it grants a 1-year deal
For the season.
League minimum?
for the season. But Melo's gonna come back. He's gonna enjoy it so much.
Like, I'll tell you what. Hey, this is where Melo's gonna get his ring this year.
Oh, nice. I like that.
As I start to cry. Okay. Bottom line. Do you think this is gonna work?
I think it's gonna work.
Yes.
And
agree.
I think it's gonna work only because it's a proven fact that Melo is able to function and play to his potential when he has, you know, a great point guard.
Correct.
It's proven already. You know,
Correct.
Chauncey Billups, Jason Kidd, and now you know
Correct.
Chris Paul. And not only that, you know, Melo is a pretty tough personality.
Yeah.
Chris Paul is one of his best friends.
Yeah.
It's an already proven fact. Chris Paul is, you know, is probably the greatest point guard of this generation,
Right.
or close to. I can't
I
think of
agree.
anybody off the
Can't think of
top
a
in
name.
the
Really?
past 10 years who can
I wouldn't say Kyrie Irving.
control the game. Well, I mean, it's pure.
It's
point
pure,
guard.
yes. But that's the difference. Because when he went to OKC, as you know, they kind of did it on a whirlwind, on a whim. They didn't integrate him into the system. They kind of threw him in there. They made him start, but they never really worked him in.
And you never know. That was just the first year. Imagine, you never know if they could have somehow worked on the chemistry.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
maybe this
True.
year could have been better. I don't know.
Because he
I don't
didn't play in
think
the late minutes of the games. They kept him on the bench.
so. Looking at like the chemistry and just the players around him. I mean, Russell Westbrook and
Well, there you
Melo.
go.
You know,
Exactly. That's not going to work.
it's not gonna work.
Westbrook doesn't get along with himself. He only gets along with himself.
Yeah.
So that's it. And Paul George is an idiot. And I've said this before. He's an idiot. Decided.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter now because IA is part of the team.
Rocket.
1-year
go,
contract,
Rockets,
league
take
minimum.
off.
Let's go. Get ready. Get the jersey in the mail coming.
It could be all just a, you know, I don't know, conspiracy. You know, Flight 808. It's taking off. Rockets take
Oh, there you
off. You know.
Once again, welcome to the team.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Speaking of Flight 808,
Yes.
he just released
Yes.
a new song, right? Video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With Hakuman, we got
Yes.
a collab project EP. So shout out to Hakuman, our brand new single, "The Weekend."
How's it doing?
You know what? It's doing well considering the fact that we dropped it toward the end of summer.
Okay.
But we wanted that was part of the marketing plan.
Okay.
You know, because everybody's so excited and psyched out for summer. There's a million summer songs that come out.
Right.
But people forget that it's summer all year round in Hawaii.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
Yeah.
who's not excited for Pauhana Friday?
Yep.
You know what I mean? You know, we have It's Aloha Friday.
Yeah.
But we have to, you know, update it and, you know, put a little bit of
Right.
a modern touch to it.
That's nice. Yes.
A little bit of
Who did the
hip-hop.
production on that one?
The production, who's the production by? That's actually, production is by, dang, I feel bad now. Who's the production by?
Local guy?
No,
Mainline
it's actually a new producer
Oh.
from LA.
Oh.
He did One Time also.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's a good one. I
Put in the
like
notes
one
though.
time.
I'm gonna tag him in this.
Wow.
One time, one of the best local videos ever
Oh,
made.
thank you.
I gotta say, yeah.
Yeah,
for real.
great. It keeps your
That was-
attention.
It keeps your
Very
attention.
witty.
Yes. Yes.
Love it, bro.
You
Hey,
don't
if
see
we're
that.
gonna, music videos play a big part now with artists. I mean, if I'm not gonna, if we had to like get rid of the physical production like a CD,
Right.
investing in a music video that's entertaining.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a short movie.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
great.
take it back. You know
Yeah.
and then
Exactly.
when we used to enjoy watching music videos.
Yeah.
Yep.
With Michael Jackson.
Yep.
You know, even like if you go to the late '90s, early 2000s when Hype Williams was coming out, I'm a big fan of his videos with Busta Rhymes,
right, yeah,
of course.
Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
You know, let's make it entertaining.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
marketing. It's entertaining.
Exactly.
It's fun.
This is your chance to put some light and some heavy promo on your song to, you know, pull the attention in. But I mean, I love film. I love, you know, acting and stuff like that, and then being able like to co-direct that music video with Josh Mario.
Yeah.
One of probably the greatest talents, film talents from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Shout out to him as well. In LA, he just did a music video with Tokyo, made in Tokyo.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay.
Another hip hop artist coming up.
Right,
you know,
right.
on that next level.
Right.
But
From here though, Josh.
Josh Amari, yeah, he is a McKinley graduate,
Nice,
UH graduate,
There you go.
UH band member.
Nice.
There we go.
So
Wow.
and
Tigers.
yeah, Tigers.
No, that video is still yet to this day. And I'll see it and I'll watch the whole
Yeah.
thing.
It's visual audio.
And I'm trying to, I'm trying to help the scene here level up because there's so much creative minds here.
Right.
You know, let's connect the artists with those creative minds
Right.
and paint a picture other than just performing the song.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, you segue into something that we covered a couple weeks ago on here regarding the state of Hawaii hip hop.
Okay.
Regarding all of these artists, and I posed a question to Kavit saying, who is the fan base? Who are the people that are actually purchasing, streaming, that aren't friends, that aren't family members, like total strangers? Like, do you get a lot, for example, like getting a lot of fan mail from people you have no idea who they are? Or people just saying that, yeah, I just bought your so-and-so, it's great, or something. What's your take on that as far as the fans? Who are they? What do you see on
Do
there?
they even exist?
That's another question too. Because you have all these streams.
I mean, if you get specific, you know, outside of the friends and family,
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm yeah.
it pretty much, it's whoever. So, would you like me to speak from my own experience or from what I'm seeing?
Well, from what both?
Yeah, both. Yeah. Your own experiences.
both.
You've been in the game for a while.
Yeah,
you get
you're
every
a vet in this
platform.
game.
So from my own experience, we'll start off with that. From my own experience, the Hawaii hip hop fan base. If we just talk about Hawaii hip hop, it's maybe like that big. Somebody who, let's say, looks for
Right.
just Hawaii hip hop music.
Yeah.
You know, it's like seriously like
Yeah,
that
no
big.
doubt, no doubt.
That big.
Yeah.
Only because we don't have the outlets that support us.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
the regular outlets for everyday people,
Yeah.
which is FM radio.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't say so much about TV because you know the TV outlet is there. You know,
Right, yeah.
You know, and that's why you know Cutmaster Spaz. I mean, major like he's definitely helped my career,
Right.
musically. You know, we have to. I know OC16. They're a little bit up. You know, that they're
Right, yeah. They're clean with it.
conservative.
Yeah.
But why not make something? I mean, that's a major outlet. OC6. That's one unique thing about Hawaii is that OC16 is not like a public broadcasting. It's actual cable channel.
Right.
You know, it's on Spectrum.
Yeah.
Now when you turn on your Spectrum,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
cable.
Yeah.
Shameless plug.
I
there.
watch old Flight 808s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whenever
and
you
it's
put
on
out,
demand.
I go
It's
on
on
demand, and if I miss it, I go on demand and I watch it.
80% of Hawaii, the state of Hawaii, has Spectrum.
Right.
You turn on Spectrum, and OC16 pops up. You know, it's right there. It's pretty much just like radio.
Yeah.
Okay. So back to the point I was trying to make. The outlets is really what you know, and Hawaii is old school. The general public still listen to FM radio.
Yeah.
You know, it's not heavy where like you go to the mainland, especially like savvy places like California.
Like
Yeah,
Sirius and XM and all that.
Everybody's
satellite
into
radio.
that stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Dash Radio, shout out to Dash.
Right.
They listen to Spotify, Apple Music,
Right.
all these things.
Right.
But Hawaii, we're still
We still do this today. Yeah.
just the regular general public outlets.
Yeah.
So that's why our community, I can say, for the average, the person, I guess you can say Hawaii hip hop fan. That's why it's small.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you turn to like the preferred listener, I noticed that the ones who are able to captivate a certain crowd or audience,
Yeah.
that's the ones who do get I guess, a bigger fan base.
Yeah.
Outside of the Hawaii hip hop.
Right.
So it's tough here. You know, it's really tough. I mean, I noticed from going back to like from my own experience, trying to, I narrowed my crowd down from the beginning. You know, like the Hawaii strictly to where, you know, some people call it Kanak rap.
Right.
So people can understand Hawaii, use the
Yeah,
Hawaiian
yeah,
lingo.
yeah.
You know, it specifies your crowd.
Right.
It definitely eliminates a massive sound or a massive following. But when you do that, at least you can captivate. I found that you can captivate a crowd, and that's where you create the loyalty. The guys who are always look for you.
definitely.
Exactly.
They can relate to your music.
Exactly.
And that's why I've seen other artists here too. They can captivate that crowd. I think, you know, guys who've done it also is like when Tiki Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tiki,
You know, the local boys. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
and at one time, you know, you can hear their music bumping in speakers and sounds from Waianae to Wamanalo.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you had was it the Direct Descendants, Sick Records. Those guys captivated a crowd. You know, most of them were from town.
Right.
And I noticed that a lot of these old movements, we captivated a crowd.
Right.
And we specified the sound.
Yeah.
You know, Gritty Fitty. I
Right.
promise you, I've seen and heard with my own eyes, guys reciting rhymes and like listening to Repo and One's music in Mahiwa.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Blades was sick.
Blaze
That
White.
guy is so
Blaze
sick.
White is, you know, Salt Lake, all those guys.
Sheesh.
But they cater to their crowd.
Right.
And you could, I mean, and some people can say that's like to your friends and family, but those friends and families have friends and family.
Right,
You know what I
exactly,
mean?
yeah.
Then that creates a you know,
Yes.
following.
Word of mouth following.
So I really like that. That's why I can, my opinion on the Hawaii hip hop fan base.
Right.
So we got to get more specific. It's very specific toward the artist. It's not so much a massive thing because we don't have the massive outlet.
Right. So what can the younger guys do?
They gotta keep. So the main thing the advice that I try to give is that, you know, I like this line. This phrase right here is what a good friend of mine, Chris Styles, said. You know, he told me, he's like, I don't know if he got it from somewhere, but in a room full of cows, the purple cow is gonna stand out. Be the purple cow.
Right.
Be the purple cow.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, every 5
Totally
years
get it.
we have this one artist that stands out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And granted, that artist, let's take for example Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Travis Scott was here. He was brought out here with Kanye
Yeah.
to
Right.
you know record. I think what album was that? The Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yes.
The Yeezus.
Yeah.
I mean, Yeezus
Yeah, it
is
was
definitely
that, yes.
That's definitely Travis Scott sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, so he was brought down here, and guys that you know are from Hawaii, engineers from Christian Mochizuki,
Right.
Graves, the guys with the level, Jacob Gabriel, Ralph, Kanye Akala, DJ Drama. They firsthand got to spend time with Travis Scott when he was here, when he first was brought down.
Sick.
Yeah.
Raw artist, you know, from what using him as an example, him constantly, you know, evolving within himself, putting out music. Eventually, something's gonna stick. Something's gonna attract a fan
Right.
base. So for the artists, the young artists, up and coming artists here, and he was the purple cow.
Right.
All of a sudden, Kanye West starts using his sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different. You know, you got the Travis Scotts, the Kid Cudis, all these guys who bring something different. Even like Kendrick Lamar, you know,
Yeah.
who was LA hip hop, a touch of gangster, but a touch of, you know, I guess backpack.
And do we have
Right.
that in Hawaii? Can you name anybody? Are you even like
Well, let me start with this. Okay, so what I see, the artists, the young up and coming artists that are going to be successful, they gotta add that purple cow effect.
Yeah.
Or figure out a purple cow branding,
Yeah.
Right,
but
right.
stay true to themselves.
Yeah.
So figure out who they are, figure out what they want to do, what is their career goal, what is their path,
Right.
a
Right.
realistic one,
Right.
because not Kanye West's success is not the same as your success.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody has a different
Right.
success.
What are you doing this for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing this for? What do you want your image to be, your brand? What do you want to be known as?
Right.
That's one. Two, what is your sound? Like, figure out your sound, your music.
Right.
What do you want your music to say?
Yeah.
What do you want it, you know, along with doing it for the love. That's
Yeah.
got to be the first thing, you know.
Passion.
The passion's got to be there, unless you're going to be one of these, what is the guy, Rico Suave? One-hit wonders. Here today, gone. Here today, here today, gone tomorrow.
Right.
Overnight celebrities, overnight has been.
We don't even have those though.
No.
Nobody's ever made a one-hit wonder.
New generation.
I mean, besides that, but they had a couple hits. And they're hot in Hawaii.
There was never something that took off like that.
Like Bad Boy Clone Generation
Right.
could actually pack a pipeline
Right.
just on their own.
Well, I don't know if you guys, in the past year, there was recently a guy named Poochie Bandana. I don't know if you guys saw, he made that song.
I see.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Now, if we're gonna talk about one-hit wonders that came out of nowhere, that song came, and you know how I heard that?
But he's not even from here though, right?
He's from Oregon, has Hawaii ties, he's Tongan.
Yeah.
I guess being
Okay.
Polynesian helps.
It does.
Right.
Having the Hawaii ties.
No, I know that. Yeah.
I heard that song playing at a basketball park in Waihua, and all the teenagers played that song over. They were beating us in the head with it all night long. I was like, "Who is this? What is this?"
Yeah.
And then they showed me, and I was like, and I had to do some research and look him up. Found out he's originally from Oregon,
Right.
Hawaii ties,
Right.
Tongan, Polynesian.
He filmed this video in Hawaii, right?
Well, it was all over.
It was all over?
I don't think it was in.
This was a West Side Beach though. I remember it was a West Side Beach from one of the shots. I was like, oh, is this guy from West Side? I was like, I don't think he's from here. I don't know.
But anyway, if that was for me, I mean, you guys can put me on record for this, saying this. He took today's sound and what would I guess appeal to the mass with the youth, and tied it with a little bit of a Hawaii.
Yeah, definitely.
That was the look, and he did it.
He did.
Having 500,000 views now on YouTube.
Exactly. And this goes, if we can talk about yourself, that's the angle that what you just said. What you separated yourself out there. You were the Kanak rap, quote unquote.
Figure out a sound that.
But we know that sound.
Yes.
And it's a sound that works.
Yes.
And it's a sound because you're bringing people in. It's not the typical, okay, I'm the hip hop guy. Time for the hip hoppers to come in.
Yep.
It's like time for the local guy to come in.
Yep.
Time for the Hawaii guy to come in.
I got a couple people that I know with the right moves that can make it, and on different levels.
But you know this, but it's got to be up to these guys.
Well, yeah,
the drive for these guys,
think
you don't know where they're at.
I think they know.
And you gotta, and back, that was a great point, and that's the actually point. The point I was actually trying to make with that whole Travis Scott thing is that he kept delivering music until he found a sound that was, delivering music that fit him,
Right.
but a sound that people liked that was different.
Yeah.
But he kept beating people in the head with it.
Right.
Or he found a sound, then he kept beating people in the head with it until it stuck.
Right.
It's gonna take 10 years, for a sound to stick. But once you find a sound that has some kind of appeal, you just gotta keep delivering. And you gotta go on, like, I look at it as like a basketball game. You're gonna go on a run. You know what I mean?
Yep.
When nowadays you can't just have one single and just sit on it.
Oh yeah.
It's not
You
like
just keep
before.
dribbling the ball. You gotta run it.
So you think for you,
You gotta have
if
when we
never
release one single, you gotta have 5 in the whole set.
right. So if you didn't do the acting thing, you think, because all your songs are getting better, your videos are getting better, everything's leveling up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have this whole nother aspect which probably helps your music. But at the same time, you ever thought about if you never?
Here's the secret. We're dropping gems on Sleep Time Is Over. Dropping gems right now.
Correct, son.
Dropping gems on them. Shout out to R.I.P. to Prodigy.
Nice.
Shout
out.
Here's a secret. People gotta realize that I'm looking at you guys. Music should not be your vehicle to make money. Music is your influence. Once you create that influence, your influence is more valuable than the worth of your money. You do the music because you love it.
Very true.
Do it because you love it.
There it is.
That's exactly where I'm at.
It's an art form.
Yeah.
It's an art form. What happens to a painter when he starts getting paid millions and millions of dollars? Does his painting still look the same? Do you see him as often as before bombing walls? Or
No.
how often do we see Wyland doing art anymore?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Music is an art form.
Yeah.
That is you build that brand as an influence.
Right.
And now going back to your question about the movies and TV
Yeah,
and
because
stuff
you're
like
getting
that.
all these opportunities, and you're at the same time I see your music leveling up. What you ever thought? Oh man, maybe if all that effort I put into getting all these movies, if I did shift it there right now, could this go to the next level?
Well, that's where I tied it together. So
Okay.
that whole point of music being your influence.
Right.
I've done music so long, and
Yeah,
I beat people in the head with my sound, and
Definitely,
just kept
definitely.
putting it in front of their face
Yeah.
for so long.
Yeah.
Created the influence.
Right.
And then with that influence,
You got your
Hollywood came knocking. Like,
Right.
hey, you ever
There you
thought
go.
about you do these music videos that are pretty much like acting?
Yeah.
Right.
Would you like to do this? And now actings bring Hollywood checks.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And now Hollywood checks can pay for doper music videos.
There you
Can
go.
help to
Hey,
level
there you
up.
go. There you go.
This is why we have you on here.
Music is an influence to bigger opportunities.
Right. Correct.
Endorsement
Definitely,
deals.
definitely.
Say if you have a hot song or you have a captivated audience.
Right.
Say if you captivate an audience of skateboarders, then all of a sudden Thrasher Magazine
Right.
or one of these skateboarding brands is like, hey, we dig that you're captivating this audience. We'll give you $100,000 to rep our brand or whatever in your
Right.
videos, everything
Right.
you do because you captivate our crowd.
Right.
And now with that money, as an artist, you use that
Yeah.
to level up.
Yeah.
To reinvest.
Right.
Reinvest in your brand.
That's it.
Make the influence even bigger.
Right,
Make
right.
a collaboration with a bigger name that's similar. Don't
Right.
venture off. I know
Yeah.
how much everybody wants to spread to the
Yeah,
masses.
yeah, yeah.
There's ways to level up within your sound and your brand.
Right.
You know.
And that's how it started with, we would see your music videos,
Yes.
this and that.
Yes.
Became a host,
Yes.
out there, your face is out there. We all know you, we all know
And now-
the Carolina Classic.
And now we start having control of influence.
Right.
Not so much control, but now with that control,